Crochet Podcast, but I am just sitting here crocheting today, and I'm trying to find a way to prop up the camera so that you can see me crocheting, and it's not working. But I need both hands to crochet, so let's see what we can do. I've got about 20 minutes available, and I thought, hey, let's crochet. Okay, not working, not working. Hey, what if I prop up the camera with a skein of yarn? Does that work? Does that work? I think it might. It might be. Here's Hobie. Hi, buddy. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Okay, so I'm working on the greenery blanket today. I just finished another round. This is the back that you're seeing. I've got about 20 minutes today, so I thought, hey, maybe we should crochet together since we haven't had a chance to do that in a few days. So what are you doing? How are you doing on this Saturday afternoon, March the 9th, 3:30 in the afternoon? I hope you're well. I am just finishing up this double crochet round on the greenery blanket, and I'm done counting. So I had a counting round, and now I have an easier couple of rounds ahead of me. So I thought, oh, let's go ahead and keep going with some of the easier rounds with some people. What color should I do next? I have not picked a color yet for after this teal. It looks like, well, maybe it'll be time for this kind of pink again. Do you have any thoughts? I've got a couple people here in the live chat at the moment. Let's see what I've got. I think purple has been used kind of recently. Green, 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 yellow, 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 yellow. Maybe pink. Maybe pink is a good choice. Let's see what I can find. So this would be a loopy row. So that's like this row. So do I want another loopy row of pink since the last loopy row was a pink row? Or do I want to save the pink for a bigger visual impact? What have I not done a loopy row color of recently? Maybe I should do a dark blue. Even though I do have dark blue in here, that was a behind thing. So I think I'll do a dark blue here. And then, because I haven't done a loopy row of the blue. What are you all doing? Are you guys crocheting? Are you all crocheting today? I have not had a chance to sit and crochet for some time. I've been working on the Tunisian columns of color, and I've been working on this greenery blanket, and I've been working on some other things as well, but I'm anxious to get something done. This is probably one of the closer things to done, so let's do it. All right. What are you working on today? I would love to know if you are crocheting today, and if so, what you're working on. I've got a little road trip coming up in a couple weeks, so I need to think about like what I'll be bringing on that road trip. So I like to bring things on road trips that are easy to memorize and that that are maybe one or two colors, not a ton of colors, because I don't want to take the whole bag of lots of colors. So while this is a fun project, this one, the greenery blanket, I don't want to bring all of my yarns when I haven't decided what colors to do. So 3, 4, 5. How's the weather where you are? It's a little kind of gray and overcast here today in Southern Ohio, but hey, it's not raining, so I am grateful. And it is March 9th. Yeah, March 9th. So it should be turning into spring here soon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just sitting here enjoying some quiet time and crocheting. I hope you can crochet along with me. Go get your stuff. Go get your yarn. Bring me along with you. Let's sit and crochet and get some work done for about 20 minutes, shall we? Yeah. I'm glad to be making progress. It makes me feel good to make some progress. I do have the Tunisian columns of color. I'm just going to keep working on that one until I run out of the base pink color. And then I hope to add in the alternating variegated colors in the stitch pattern. And that was a video from 2 weeks ago, maybe. So if you missed it, go back and look. But I'm just hanging out. A little windy out there today. What do you think, puppy dog? Oh, there's a foot. There's a foot. You could tell he was raised by cats because he likes to sit on the top of the couch, just like the cats do. But he was raised by cats. He's a cat dog. He's a cat dog. What can I say? So I'm excited because Mara's coming home. She'll be home in a little while, and she's bringing Muffin. I was just curious if Hobie was going to react to hearing that Muffin is coming. They like each other, but Hobie's a little afraid of Muffin. It's pretty hilarious. If she happens to be standing in the way of where he wants to go, he can't go. And oh, do you see that little floofy? Little Floofy. Hi, Floofy. Then he can't go where he wants to go if she's standing in the way because he gets scared, which is silly because she's not hurt anybody. She's not hurt you. I got a cute little video of Theo stealing my yarn the other day. I'll have to post it. He is my little yarn thief. I don't think I've ever seen Muffin steal my yarn, but Theo does kind of all the time. He's the main reason why I have to put my yarn up and why I have to close doors. 3, 4, 5. So just working on the greenery blanket. At some point I've got to decide when I'm done with this, but I haven't decided yet. So while I'm still deciding, no decision is a decision. So I'll just keep right on going. Where are you going, doggy dog? Just flipping around. All right. Just turn around and resettle. It's a good day to sit and crochet. Oh, are you gonna be a, hi, did I wake you up? You gonna look out the window? Hi there, buddy. It's a good day to sit and crochet. Oh, are you coming down? You're coming, don't you? Here he comes. Hi, buddy. You giving Mama kisses? Thanks. Thanks. You wanna, oh, God bless you. Are you gonna sit on my lap? You're gonna knock over my camera. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, where are you going to be? All right. See, you know, I was trying to get some crochet done, but doggy has different ideas. Here he comes. Here he comes. Where are you? Do you want to sit on my lap? Do you want to sit on my lap? Okay. All right. Why don't you sit? So much for getting anything done, right? Oh, you're going to stretch. All right. Well, I guess I woke him up, so I guess that's my own fault, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay. I guess he's going to go play hide and seek now. I don't know what we used to do without him. So he's the first dog that we have ever had as a family. I had a dog growing up. Tom had a couple of dogs growing up over time, but Hobie is the first dog we've ever had as a family, the 4 of us, and he's a about 5 years old now. We've always had cats, which has been wonderful. And I love my dog. Don't get me wrong. I really love my dog. However, he's a lot more work than my cats, especially when he decides that he's going to sleep all day and then he doesn't sleep real well at night. And then he wakes us up super early. But I probably need to do a better job of wearing him out during the day. But that's really hard to do when I'm working all day. And so he just sits next to me and sleeps all day. And then the weather has been crummy, so it's hard to take him out for a run. So he's rubbing his face on the floor. Where's your toys? Where's your toys? So I'll have to get him to run down the hall. Waste some energy so that you sleep good tonight. This is a really fast row, and then I'll have to pick another color. I think maybe the pink will be the next color. Maybe that would be smart. Every row. So such a great stash busting project, because I really used up a lot of colors, obviously. Hola, hi, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? I'm still learning my Spanish, you know. I'm not doing a great job, but hey, I'm trying. So funny. It's so funny because I've been doing this app to learn Spanish, and some of like the most basic words, I'm like, I never learned that word. 4 years in high school and 1 year of college, and I'm like, I know, you know, like the word for husband. I never knew that word. Like, I've never learned that word. How did I, you know, it's like, I'm sure I did along the way, but I have zero recollection of some of the words. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Are you coming up here? Are you going to knock over the camera again? Here he comes. So nosy. Yeah. So I think I'll do the pink next. I think that's a good decision. That's the cool thing about scrap blankets. You really can't go wrong. You know, especially when all the colors are like from the same line of yarn. They pretty much design them to go well together. And when you use all the balls, all the different colors multiple times, then it does create a repetition that makes it look like it goes together. Where's Theo? Guess I'm in my colorful era. Of course, I did do an awful lot of neutrals there for the baby blankets for a while. I did some grays and some silvery colors. So maybe it's time for some color. The trifle blanket was very colorful. And then clearly this blanket is super colorful. Okay, here comes the dog. Let's see if he knocks the camera over. Are you coming? What are you doing? Come on. Come on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Back up top. Back up top. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Oh, hello. Thank you. Are you giving Mama kisses? Hi. Are you trying to come down now? This is supposed to be a crocheting video, not a dog video. It's both. Are you the star of the show? People want to see you more than they want to see me. Yes. I don't blame them. Floofy. Come on, Floofy. Can you come down? You used to watch me on TV? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's nice. I like that compliment. Calm. I spend most of my time trying to be calm. Come on, buddy. You got to make a decision. Come sit down or something. Okay. I find that there's really no need to get in a panic as much as possible to try to stay calm. Oh my goodness. Are you really gonna interrupt? Are you gonna come? You have to sit. You're okay. You're sitting on the camera now. You're literally sitting on the camera. Thank you, Marcia. I appreciate it. Yeah, I missed the TV show. That was a lot of fun. And it wasn't super calm. Why are you sitting behind me? It wasn't super calm because we often got the patterns really, really late. Like if we were supposed to film, we would get the patterns like maybe 3 weeks beforehand. And while trying to work full time and like make all the step outs and learn all the patterns was kind of rough. And then, it's just really hard to get it all done. And so then we would get to the filming studio and it would be like, okay, now we're going to knock out, I don't know, 13 or 15 episodes in 3 days. And then, it's just incredibly fast. And it's kind of like cramming for a test where we would like look over the notes and make sure the step outs were ready. And then go out there and try to film it, each segment like all at once without stopping and without making any mistakes. And then you would have to forget everything that you just said, everything that you had just learned, and then cram for the next segment and learn like the next pattern. And even though you're kind of familiar with the pattern because you made all the step outs over the previous three weeks or so, like you still have to like get it in your brain really easily. Oh, thank you so much, Marcia. I appreciate it. But I certainly loved it. So it was hard, but I really loved it. But it was like cramming for a test and then forgetting everything and then cramming for the next test and then forgetting everything. So you almost had to dump your mind in between episodes or in between segments so that you could focus on the one in front of you. So we'd have lots of like note cards in front of us on the table that were like just off the camera, but then of course you don't want to like refer to them and be really distracted by looking at them, but at the same time it was helpful to try to remember, okay, now how many chains was this again? So, and I think, I would, for the season, if there were like 13 episodes, I was usually on like half, they would be 2 crochet experts and 2 knit experts, and we would alternate. So that would be every bit of like maybe 7 patterns to try to learn, 13 episodes. So maybe 7 patterns. And then they also had me doing some kind of a stitch of the week or something segment one of the seasons. So in addition to my 7 patterns, I had like 5 additional stitches of the week or something. I'm so glad you're beyond tests and work stuff. Oh yeah, I'm glad I'm behind tests too. I am still in work stuff pretty heavily, and I do still have to take tests occasionally for continuing education. But my biggest test I took 2 years ago. Gosh, has it been 2 years already? When I regained my counseling license, I had to retake the state exam because I had let it go. You don't see that show on TV anymore. Yeah. I don't know if the reruns are airing ever. I had let my counseling license lapse while I was raising the kids, and then when I decided to come back to doing psychotherapy, I had to retake my state board exam. And it had been like 15 years, so I had to study all over again. But I managed to get it done. I only studied for about, 4 months, and I was really grateful that I was able to get it back on the first try. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if Knit and Crochet Now is airing anymore on reruns on PBS Create or anywhere else. I really haven't heard. Occasionally I hear from Candy Jensen. Makes sense that I'm a therapist. Yeah, yeah. As much as it's I did it for several years at the beginning of my career, and then I took time off to raise the kids, and now I'm back to doing it again. And so it's hard work for sure. It's harder now than it was 20 years ago, but I think somebody needs to do it, and might as well be me, I guess. Okay. Makes me really happy when clients feel better. That's a good thing. Very, very good thing. I just wish I wasn't so busy. I wish there weren't so many people who needed counselors. Matter of fact, I'm working tonight. Yeah, so I also, on the side, I go to like the scenes of where disruptive events have taken place, and like, yeah, we do all need someone to listen. And that's why I'm thrilled that you guys are it for me here on YouTube. So thank you so much. But I've got to go to a location tonight. There was a place near here that had an armed robbery last Saturday night. And so I've been back there to the scene Monday night and last night, and tonight is my last night there. Just trying to make sure to get through all of the shifts of people that, might need somebody to chat with. So I will be there again tonight for their staff. So I don't usually do that many hours of crisis work a week, but when they want somebody for their second or third shifts or weekend shifts, then I'm glad to take it because it doesn't interfere with my first shift job. Yeah. One more night there, and then they should be all good enough. And then they'll be off smooth sailing on their own for a while. All right. Ooh. 22 minutes. Okay, let's just do a couple more minutes and then I'm going to go because hopefully Mara should be home soon. And she will be hungry and I will want to help her unload the car and unload Muffin. And Hobie will be so glad to see her. And I will too. I will too. Does anybody know, how frightening it must be when reality hits? Yeah. It's a scary world for a lot of people, but we have to remember that for forever and forever, we do have part of our bodies, part of our collective wisdom that survival is so primitive that we don't even have to think about it. You don't have to be skilled at it. It's just a thing. We do our best for survival, and you don't have to really worry about terrible things happening, because if something terrible happens, your primitive instinct for resilience and survival will kick in and you will handle it. No matter how it goes, you'll do the best you can, and we will go on. So as my great Uncle Charlie would respond with such a cliche, "This too shall pass." It is so true. So true. And it sounds like a cliche, but things happen. And we just do the best we can and keep right on moving. Yep. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, crocheting is a wonderfully relaxing and valuable use of our time. and certainly a great stress reliever and a terrific way to cope with difficult things. And eventually, I'll get around to doing my TED Talk about it, about how crocheting is a relaxing and valuable and healing and useful and therapeutic use of our time. So that is the plan. All right, I'm going to wrap up here in just a minute. I thought I was going to get all the way around this, but yeah, cute doggy certainly helps a lot. Absolutely. Hobie is such a good boy. But he made me quite distracted, so I didn't miss a lot of stitches, but I didn't stitch the entire time we were chatting because he was getting a little busy. And now he's playing fake stuck, is what we call it. He has climbed under the ottoman, and he will stay there for a little while. And then when he wants out, he will whine a little bit and pretend he's stuck until I lift up the ottoman so he can get out. But if he can get himself in, he can certainly get himself out. So we call it fake stuck because he's not really stuck. He just wants the attention of getting out. Okay. Well, I see I've gotten a good crowd of people here, though. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you for coming to my impromptu little hangout and stitch moment here. I am going to go because Mara should be home any minute. Oh, there's Theo. Let me show you Theo first before we go. Theo. Hi, buddy. Oh, hi, honey. Oh, are you stretchy? Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. You going to give the camera hugs? Yes, you are. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you Monday for the 5 Minute Crochet Podcast.